We made it. Myakka River State Park in Sarasota. Stay tuned. So the bathroom is pretty cool because it's one restroom and shower all to yourself. Yes, yes, yes. Hey y'all, I'm checking in. I am all cozy and I was watching YouTube. Do you believe it's only like 7:40 and I'm in the bed? Yeah, I'm trying to make it because I know I'm going to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and regret going to bed so early, but the girl is tired. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Signs of life, y'all. Signs of life. So I'm about to make some breakfast. I went to bed super early last night, probably around 7:30. Then I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning and watched YouTube videos. So I've already had my shower because I have to have several showers a day. And a morning shower really does it for me. So I'm about to make breakfast. I've just boiled my coffee water in this Shasif coffee, electric coffee, Maduhiki. Yeah, that thing. And I'm using my Go For It to power it as well as cooking breakfast in my Denizen. I didn't really feel like being bothered with the propane tank, and also this skillet is easier to clean. So we're gonna rock with that today. This bag is like my all-in-one kitchen bag, for lack of a better word. I've got my cooking spray and all the other essentials. So yeah, come along as I do what I do. Folgers decaf packets, definitely easier than doing brewing, although I'm sure brewing tastes better and Starbucks is not an option. Folgers, get you some. Today's breakfast, egg whites, turkey sausage. And I found this cheese at Walmart. I don't usually shop at Walmart for groceries, but I did yesterday and I thought it looked interesting with the little mix of cheeses. So we'll see. I'm trying to be alert because there's a bunch of squirrels here that obviously are used to human life and scraps of food. So, turn my skillet on. How about that? So I'm trying to be mindful. It was so funny because you could hear the squirrels and other critters running across the top of my van. It was so hilarious. Bunch of little feet pedaling. And I'm sorry if you hear a bunch of noise. Well, let me take that back. Why do we always apologize for noise? It's a part of any process. But the battery is making its noise, the Go For It battery, and whatever other noise you hear. We outside, y'all. We're outside. You're going to hear noise. Comment down below what breakfast items y'all like to eat when you go camping. I tend to just go with what I know. Oh, I love that sound. That's a sound y'all can hear. Hear that? That's the sound. And I like a lot of turkey sausage. Even though on the back of the package, they're talking about some 2 ounces is a serving. Not for me. So yesterday I did not get a lot of content, y'all. I was just kind of caught up in the moment. It's the first time I've been to this park. And you know how it is when you come out camping. The first day is kind of all about getting acclimated. So that's really what I've been doing, is working on getting acclimated. And I'm really excited that this time around I have 2 nights. So this is night 2. So today I can pretty much spend just chilling. So I'm excited about that. Bon appetit. Breakfast is served. Take a bite. And I'm kicking off the season with this cute mug. My favorite time of year. Comment below with your favorite time of year. And also, don't forget to drop those breakfast recipes. I'm just sitting here in awe of the opportunity that I have to be able to experience van life. I'm a part-time van life, weekend warrior, break warrior, whenever I have the opportunity to. And I'm just really feeling blessed and grateful to have the opportunity to do this. This is just beyond words. Being out in nature is so therapeutic for me. Ever since I was a little girl, when our family used to go camping, I'll try to remember to insert a picture of my family camping. But I've always been a lover of nature. I love to fish. I love to just be outside. Just, I don't know, the clarity that it brings to me to sit out here is beyond words. So today, I finished cooking breakfast. I need to clean up the dishes. That's one thing about this section of the campground. Maybe not the section, but the restroom facility does not have a sink outdoors that I can use to wash my dishes. And also, they are on a non-potable water alert. So I can't use their water to wash dishes. I have to use my own. So it's been creating an interesting dynamic of how to clean the dishes because I don't have, what do you call it? I can't remember the name of it. The dish detergent that you can use outside, whatever it is. I did not buy any of that because I always rely on washing in the sink that they usually have, but this site doesn't have it. So I have to figure out how to wash, and I didn't bring my vinegar. I ran out and didn't refill it. So I have to figure out how to properly wash these dishes using my water and disposing the dirty water. So what I've been doing, well, what I did yesterday was wash them and then go across to the restroom, which is right in front of me, and pour it down toilet. So that's what I'm going to have to do today. It's inconvenient, but there are worse things to worry about. Funny thing, last night, all I heard was the pitter patter of squirrels and other critters running across the top of my van. It was the funniest thing. And then I look out my window this morning, and there's a squirrel sitting on my mat, which I have like right outside the door of my van. Let's see if you can see it. That gray mat. He was just chilling on my mat. The nerve. Do you pay rent? Today is going to be me relaxing. I will bring you a little crochet content. I will bring you a little junk journaling content. I'm super excited about that. And yeah, I'm just going to relax today. So if you're interested in what I do while I'm camping, stay tuned. But right now, I think I'm about to clean up these dishes because I can't relax knowing that there's something undone. So this right here, I got to deal with. I'll be back. So I am crocheting a blanket bouquet. I saw it on Pinterest. I'll try to remember to insert it up here. but it is a blanket bouquet and I am giving it a try. If you're interested, the yarn that I am using is the Loops and Threads soft acrylic, and it is a medium weight four, and I am using a 5.75 J hook. This is my favorite hook. It is a boy hook, and I got it in a kit, and I really, really love this hook. It's very ergonomic friendly, I guess, if that's a word. It's ergonomically sound. You get the drift. It keeps my hands from cramping. And then if you don't have one of these, you got to get you one. This is great for compressing that wrist to help minimize pain. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, I should tell you the color of this. The color of this yarn is mushroom. And this is my first time using this. This is a Michaels brand yarn. And so, yeah, we're going to see how it goes. I'm generally a medium speed crocheter, if that's a word. But I'm really trying to be intentional and take my time with this project because it's my first time creating this project. And it's one of those things like if you miss a stitch and you're not versed in how to correct it, then it could be a nightmare to try to resolve. Or I have to go on YouTube University and figure out how to resolve it, like I just did, missed a stitch. So, yeah, I generally try to take my time with projects that are new to me because I am kind of a perfectionist. And with crochet, if you crochet, you know, if you make a mistake, then you have to figure it out and then you have to frog it, which means for those of you that are not versed in crochet, frogging is taking the threads apart, and I don't want to do that. But I really am pleased with how this is turning out. I like it. I like it a lot. So throughout this video, you'll get intermittent crochet progress clips or photos, one or the other. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'll be back. I got a little warm outside, so I came inside to relax and feel some breeze. I have my fan. It feels nice. So I am laying in here relaxing, having the time of my life. And I wanted to show you what I'm doing now, cooking lunch. So get you one if you don't have one. Again, I'm using my second battery. There's my first battery. And I am making some lunch. This is what I made yesterday. It was the Udi bag of gluten-free pasta. It was Alfredo, and I added sausage. The sauce has kind of dissipated because I overcooked it last night trying to make sure the chicken was cooked well. I cooked it on a propane stove and I didn't have a pan with a lid. But it was still good. It was delicious. And so, yeah, this is my space. Using this cooking spray in the pan. And everything's pretty well organized in here. What I try to do, since it's such a small space, this is that view. But since it's such a small space, I try to keep it clean because otherwise I will feel stressed out, very stressed out. So, yeah,
believe me, I still paper from the office all the time. Oh, hold up. This guy dropped a bunch of these earlier. He must have dropped one inside my bag. I don't see him though.
Might as well just keep it.
Good morning. It is very gloomy outside, as if it's going to rain today. I checked the weather and I didn't see any indication of rain, but it does look like rain. But nonetheless, I am going to make time to have some coffee. Today is the day that I check out. Checkout time is at 1. However, I'll probably leave much earlier than that because I have an hour and 20-minute or so ride. And I want to get home, get unpacked, and still have the day to do other things that I want to do. Do my hygiene and make some coffee. And I'd like to sit outside and do some crafting, but we'll see. We'll see what it's going to bring. The temperatures, we have 67 degrees and 72% humidity. That's what we're working with right now. Okay, I'm going to show y'all I won't say ugly because it's not necessarily ugly, but it is the reality of living in a small space in van life. And yes, on YouTube you see all of these aesthetic videos of, oh, my van is so cute and it's this and that, and yes, it's cute. But the reality is, once you start maneuvering, it's not so cute. So let me show you. Okay, so here's the not so cute. Power station number 2, because power station number 1 died last night. Yes, the toilet. Very cutesy. My window panels that I just took down. So, yeah, cute goes away. That's van life reality. But I wouldn't change it. I love it. I love it so much. I just have to make sure that when I wake up in the morning that I clean so that I can exist in here and still have peace. Peace is the goal. Okay, so we're going on a little walk to the trash can. Nothing to see, but I figured I'd share the scenery with you. Please leave wood for trapped raccoons. Oh, I hope there's not a trapped raccoon in here. Yikes. And I have to dump this in there. Eek. Let's walk back to my site. So I did a little morning cleanup. That looks a lot better. Let's give you a little peek inside. It's a little better. I'm getting ready to use those items, so that's why they're still out. And I'm getting ready to cook and sit right here on the floor. And yeah, looks better. If you're curious about these, they are tails. I have not been down this way, so let's go on a walk and see what we can see. Greenery. Yeah. It's really pretty. I don't want to invade people's privacy this morning. So, I decided to turn around because there's a lot of people out eating breakfast and getting set up, and I don't want to feel weird recording in their living spaces. I was thinking that it would be some walking trails back there, but not so much. So let me take my little self back to my area and clean up. Y'all are seeing me naked. Ah, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Hey friend. Hey friend. We're friends as long as you stay right over there. Y'all, I'm sitting here minding my business, and there are some squirrel friends that are literally trying to come into my van. Like, y'all, give me some money. I need them to go. They're cute, but no. Y'all, look. I'm gonna see if they're down there. I don't know if that caught anything, but y'all, they are literally standing on their hind legs trying to come in here. I'm like, go. So it is, let's see, 10:09. Checkout is at 1, and I don't want to go. I do not want to leave. I was just making sure I was on. I do not want to leave. However, because I am low on drinking water, I am going to go today. I was going to see, I'm sure there are vacancies on the campground because I see so many empty spots. But I had contemplated looking to see about booking another spot for probably another 2 nights, but I did not bring enough drinking water I underestimated. Well, actually, I didn't underestimate. I did not realize that they had non-potable water going on right now and that I couldn't use the water at my site. So I do not have enough water on hand to stay unless I go up front to the container that they have. That actually takes a lot more work than I'm really interested in doing. So yeah, I think I'm just going to pack it up here shortly. I think I'm going to leave around 11, so get home by noon, and then I still have the rest of the day to do whatever it is that I desire to do. So yeah, that is my plan. The views here are amazing, and there is something that I realized that I need. So let's talk about it. I realized that I need a bicycle or a trike, but probably a bike. A trike would probably make me feel more secure from a safety standpoint of not having to worry about balancing since I haven't been on a bike in years. But I will say that I need a bike that's foldable and I need a bike that's lightweight that I can just put in the back of my van in this empty space when I travel and not have to worry about adding a bike rack, securing the bike to the bike rack. I, I just don't want to do all that. So a foldable bike would be ideal, and I think that I found one. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier in the video, but if I did, you have the information twice. Yay, you. So a bike is on the wish list of things that I need, because once I get here and get set up, there isn't really much that I can do. And I want to be able to explore and exercise. So that is on the list of things to do. I think I've found one on Amazon, but I'm going to do a little bit more research. Of course it's on Amazon. What's not on Amazon? Okay, I'm back. So I wanted to just talk real briefly about things that you do when you're at your campsite. So let me know what hobbies or activities you do while you're camping. I am also a junk journaler. Junk journaling, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it is a method of scrapbooking, but you used found objects or things like receipts or old bags or add pictures. It's kind of like a scrapbooking type deal, but everything is not always purchase items that you stick in it. And I did not bring an example of my junk journal, but I bought my junk journaling supplies. So I was planning on putting together my December daily, which is a form of journaling where you capture days 1 through 25 in a journal. So I had this notebook. I won't take it out. Well, I lied. I will take it out. I have this notebook and it has cool pages in it. It doesn't scream Christmas, but when you are junk journaling, you can use these images as a background and cover them up. So yes, I'm going to use this as my December daily junk journal. And I was planning on doing this. Here's some junk. This is actually a Dunkin' Donuts box, and I really love the images. I'm gonna show you. For y'all that are not into it, just scoot on past this part. But see, like, these are really cute to go in my junk journal. And it's junk because it was part of a Dunkin' box that I was going to trash. But there are some really cute images in here. So those are to go in my junk journal. I also have this Christmas fabric that I might use as my junk journal cover. So yeah, that is another hobby in addition to me crocheting. As you saw, I have lots of hobbies. I'm a mixed media artist. That's my first and foremost love. And then I also love acrylic painting. I love watercolor, even though I'm still trying to learn it. And I love junk journaling, crochet. I think the next thing on my hobby list is knitting, but I'll be honest. Knitting yields such slow results. I'm kind of like, I need a quick fix. So knitting would have to be something that I have to let my mind, train my mind to realize this is not going to be a sweater that you make in 2 days. So tell me in the comments below, do you junk journal? Do you make greeting cards with stamps? Do you paint? Do you color? What hobbies do you have and take along with you when you travel or when you camp? Let me know. I'm really interested. And you just might enable me to take on another hobby. Okay, so it is time for me to prepare to go home. As I said, I wanted to be out of here by 11. So I have quite a few things to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But this has been a wonderful trip and experience. I hope that you have enjoyed watching me on this relaxing journey. I know some of you are probably like, well, we didn't see a lot of outdoorsy. Yes, I understand, but maybe next time. This trip was not really about me like exploring and venturing into nature. This trip was really about me having an opportunity to be still, just kind of like rest and relax and not feel obligated to do anything other than what my body was telling me to do. And my body was telling me to do nothing, to just relax. And so that's what I listened to, and that's just what I did. Once I get my bike though, there'll be a little bit more adventures going on, and maybe I can put you on a GoPro and take you around and let you see. But until then, I hope you'll stick around and just vibe with me and see what happens. If you're a go with the flow type person, you're in the right place, because that's who I am at heart. I'm a go with the flow girl.